So one last thing that I forgot to talk about in the last video is just kind of um, these fact-checking resources that we have. So the UI directory is going to be uh, a good place to look up students as well as faculty members. You can look up professors, staff, that kind of thing, to see what like college they're in, what their position is. It makes you like log in to search for students. But yeah, that's a good way to make sure that their name is actually spelled correctly. Um, and then and then if you can't find it on there, sometimes people have like a different name that they go by. So you would just Google them. If you could find their LinkedIn or Instagram, those are also good places to double check. If you really can't find someone, that is something that you would send to me, and then I would try to find them or talk to the editor in charge of that story and be like, we really don't know if this person exists, you know? Uh, and then fightingillini.com is going to be just like your go-to for sports fact checking. It has like everyone's position, name, year that they're in. So that will help with a lot of the fact checking that you do. But then it also just has like all the stats that might be mentioned throughout stories, um, as well as like when uh, other games are going to happen. It'll have that information as well. Um, and then there's also these blotters, which we're kind of thinking about changing what that looks like. But so what happens is the Daily Line, I will have a blotter every so often where they just talk about crimes that have happened in Champaign, Urbana, and on university grounds. So we kind of act as like a source to provide all three of these together, and just put them in one spot, you know. So those would be good places to find information on blotters. Um, but other than that, like that's where you'll hopefully find most of your fact checking. But other than that, you can just use Google. Um, if you can find a university website that says the information, that's obviously what we would prefer. And a lot of times, like in opinions articles, at least they will link like their sources. So that makes it super easy to find exactly where they're getting that information from. Right. That's it.